a rejection, it's not a no, it's an alignment. Hey girl, I wanted to sit down and have a little chat because there was something that's been on my mind and I wanted to share it in case that it would help you. Okay, so a little bit of a backstory. Sorry, I don't know, I'm talking like that. I'm trying to get comfy. This office is not yet set up like for me to film in it. And I'm doing my best here, but I really just wanted to share this message. So a little bit of a backstory. I am writing my first ever novel. It is like the first book of a soon-to-be series. I finished the first draft. I've been revising it. I actually finished my first revision. But in this process, I've been like querying different literary agents. I'm trying to get in with an agent because I'll have better luck getting in with a publisher. And so I've queried about 12 different agents, sent them each like synopsis, a few chapters of the manuscript or whatever they have. Like each one has different qualifications, right? So over the last like few weeks, because it takes them a while to respond, I've been opening my email to different responses from these agents that I've been querying. So far, they've been all rejections. I have queried 12 agents and I've opened up my email to rejection, 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 rejection. I have had 6 rejections so far, and I will be honest with you, opening up my email and my initial, like, I see that the agent has responded, and then I open it up and it's like, I'm not the right fit. Like, thank you for reaching out for me. I don't think I'm the right fit for this. It's just been rejection after rejection. I cannot help my heart from sinking in my chest when that happens. And truthfully, the only thing keeping me from crashing out has been the way that I'm like, girl, I'm so glad that I've spent literally the last decade since I've learned how to think differently, which I'll tell you in a second. I've spent the last decade developing this to where now when something happens like this, I can breathe easy because I understand that a rejection is not it's not a no, it's an alignment. And I don't remember where I learned it, girl. I really want to say that it was Abraham and Esther Hicks and a book of theirs that I was reading where this absolutely changed my life. It said that the situation is always neutral. The situation, it just is what it is. It's always neutral. We're the ones who attach emotions to it, making the situation either good or bad. So when you think about that, girl, this changed my life. I will tell you, looking at things like this changed my life because it helped me detach myself from situations, detach my emotions from situations so that I could just see it for what it is. I could be looking out this window and all day it's been cloudy, it's been a little bit rainy, it's been windy. I could look out this window and be like, oh my God, what a gross day. What a bummer. All my plans are ruined. Or I could look out this window realizing that the situation is neutral. I could just see it for what it is. It's just a day, there's wind, there's clouds, and I can attach a different emotion to it. I can look at it and instead of feeling that, oh, this is bad, I could attach something good to it. And I could look out this window and say, wow, how nice to have some clouds and some wind. What a nice reprieve from all the heat we've been having, right? Same window, same weather, but a different response, a different emotion, because the situation just is what it is. And I'm the one that has the power to make it either good or bad. And so when I learned this, like literally I learned this back in like 2015. Ever since then, I have been learning how to like develop that stronger to where now, like I don't really have to think about it so much. I can just go with the flow of things. It's truly changed my life. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And that is just like the one thing that has been keeping me afloat, getting these rejection letters. And it's hard because this is something that I love, something that I put so much of my time and love and effort into, to then just like give it to somebody else and they shut it down and they reject me. It's really easy to see that as a failure. It's really easy to take that as something personal, to think that like, oh my gosh, I am not good enough. Nobody wants my work. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I'm falling behind. And that's the thing about failure. I will say failure because I don't view failure the way that society has like taught us to view failure. I don't view failure as a step back. I don't view it as like you're doing something wrong, you're not good enough. I think of failure as a success. I think of failure as a success, and I think that it's a step in the right direction, because if you don't try something and then fail at it, then you won't learn how to do things differently. You won't learn the lesson, you won't grow in the way that you're supposed to. Failure to me is a success because failure helps you grow. It leads you in the right direction. If you're heading towards this door and it closes, instead of thinking that's a failure, girl, that's an alignment. It's aligning you to where you're supposed to be. And that's why I'm not taking these rejections personally. That's why I'm not letting it get me down, is because I realize that this rejection, it's not a no. It's not a closed door, like, nope, this is not going to happen for you. It's an alignment. It's turning me in the direction to where I need to be. Imagine if the thing that you want most in life is like, it's right over here, but it's kind of hiding. It's like amongst all of these other things. You have one yes, okay? The thing that you want, if you have one yes, but it's hidden amongst a bunch of different no's. So if you go and you try and you get a no, 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 it's not a rejection. It's aligning you to get to that one yes. You have to first go through all of the no's to get to the yes. And that's the hard part, because you can really lose sight of what you're trying to do when you just get rejection after rejection, people telling you no, no, no. You can really think that you're failing. You can really think that you're not like where you're supposed to be, that you're taking step backs. But girl, you're really headed in the right direction. You're still headed where you're supposed to be. Failures are great. The more failures you have under your belt, honestly, that's amazing, because look at how much you're growing. Look at how much you're pushing through. Look at how much like you are readjusting yourself. You're realigning yourself. You're weeding through all of the different possibilities and things that aren't actually meant for you, and you're working your way to find the one that is. And it can be really hard because it takes time. A lot of us are really looking for like that instant validation, that instant like, okay, this is the thing that I want and I want it now. I was just having a conversation with somebody on Instagram who is like kind of going through the same thing as me, in the sense of like, we just moved into a new spot and I feel very much like in a limbo. Things are very weird. We have no structure. We have no, what word am I thinking of? We have no routines yet. Like everything just feels weird. And she was telling me that she's in the same spot and it's been hard and it's just getting harder. And the thing that comes to my mind when I hear that is, oh, there's still a lesson for you to be learned there. Like, we want things instantly. A lot of the times we're not ready for them. If we were given like, and I think about this with my book, if I had an agent that was like, yes, I want to work with you, give me your full manuscript right now, I'm kind of like, actually, I don't think I'm ready for that, because I'm not. I don't think my manuscript is ready for that. I want to go back and I want to really like comb through it. I want to add more. I want it to be much better than it is. So I'm getting all of these rejections, and truly, what a blessing in disguise. I have more growing to do in this space. I have more learning to do. I'm not quite ready for the thing that it is that I'm asking for. And that's a level of awareness that sometimes can be hard to, it's a truth pill. It can be a hard truth to swallow for some of us. But I truly believe that everybody's life just unfolds the way that it's supposed to. If you're in a space of like limbo, if you're in a space of, oh, I'm failing over and over and over again, I can't seem to get it right, I can't seem to achieve what it is that I want to achieve, I'm like hardly having any successes, try and change your perception. Try and view the situation as neutral. It is what it is. Detach your emotions from it, because you're the one who's making it seem like, oh, this is a bad thing. This is bad. This is a failure. I suck. I'm not good enough. You're the one who's attaching that to the situation, which also means that you're the one who can change the way that you feel about that situation. You could have a failure, and instead of thinking that, oh, I'm not good enough, oh, this is a step in the wrong direction, this is setting me back. No. Change your perception. View it differently. wait a minute, this is a good thing. This is a step in the right direction. This is an alignment. This is helping me get to where I want to be. I'm growing here. I'm learning here. And you see how much differently like your experience will be when you change your mindset, when you change your thought processes. That's really what we mean by you're the creator of your own life. You are the creator of your experience. You want to be happy? You want to have a great life? Girl, change your thought process. Change the way you perceive things. Because you're the one who's attaching these emotions onto the situation. It could be good or it could be bad, but that's up to you. That's truly up to you, and that's the power of your mind. And that's what I mean, like, this is the only thing that's really keeping me afloat. And I'm so glad that I learned this when I did, because I've had years to practice it, to develop this, to where it's like, it's just something that I do now. I can very easily just detach my emotions from a situation and see it for what it is and just say, all right, that's just how it is. And I just keep going on with my day. But it will take practice. It does take practice. But if this is the first time that you're ever hearing like this way of viewing things, then start practicing now. Start practicing now. Start trying to see everything for it is what it is. It's neutral. The situation is neutral. And you don't have to start with big things like getting a rejection or failing at something that you've been trying to do for years. Start with like the weather. Look outside your window, and maybe on the next cloudy, gloomy day, if that's not your vibe, you're looking out the window and you're just like, oh man, what a bummer. Catch yourself in that moment and practice seeing the situation for what it is. Practice removing your emotions, detaching your emotions from that, and adding a different emotion. Practice changing your thought patterns, because that's what's going to change your life. That's what's going to help you stay afloat during the times of struggle and hardship, and during the times where you feel like, oh, you just can't catch a break, everything is against you. It's not against you. That's how you're perceiving it. But what's actually happening is that you're growing here. You're learning here. Every season of like failure, every season of minimal growth. And I hate saying that, because I feel like even in the seasons where you're not really like putting much out into the world, you're doing the work internally. You're still learning. You're still growing, even though you might not be putting things out there, even though your growth might not be seen by anyone else but you. It's still growth, and it's still necessary. And every step that you're taking is still aligning you and bringing you to where you're meant to be. So I wanted to sit down and just kind of like give that little spiel, because that's been helping me. That's been helping me over the past 10 years. That's been helping me now over the past few weeks as I open up my email and get another rejection, and I open up my email and I get another rejection. I'm not mad about it. My heart sinks initially when I see that. Of course, it's like, oh man, damn, like another one? But then I'm able to turn that around and be like, wow, actually, that's great. What a blessing. That wasn't meant for me. That just means I'm even closer to finding the one that is. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Leave me a like, share it with a friend. I hope that it helped, because like, I'm not even kidding. Thinking this way has really truly changed my life. I can now so easily just like go with the flow and sit back and just take things as they come. Like I wasn't, oh my gosh, sorry, my words. I was never able to do that before until I heard that. You know, when you just hear things sometimes and it just like clicks. That's how it was for me when I read that in that book, and I'm going to try and figure out and leave it on the screen for you. I really think it was Abraham and Esther Hicks. It's been a long time. But when I first read that like the situation is always neutral, that just completely changed my life, because it's true. The situation is always neutral. We're the ones who make it good or bad. So it's up to you. It's up to me. And that's why we're here learning. That's why we're here doing the work. And it's just going to get better and easier every day. You know, it's just practice. Practice, practice, practice. So yeah, girl. I'm going to be doing, if you like this style, if you like this style of content, let me know. I'm going to be doing more sit-down videos like this. Now that we're in our new apartment, I have my office back. I can actually sit down and record videos again. I'm going to be doing more of these. I'm going to be doing more of the like weekly vlogs where I just do kind of like days of our lives kind of stuff. And then also going to be doing more like talk through in-depth hair care, skincare type videos. So let me know which one that you prefer and I'll kind of like lean more into that. I really enjoy doing these like sit down videos where I just kind of share something that's really helped me in my life, something that I'm going through, something that I think can help you guys, because honestly, like if it helps me, it's gonna help somebody else. It might not be you, but maybe it'll be a friend, maybe somebody else resonated with this video. So let me know. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye.